Hi, welcome to my automotive show EKG Canadian Enthusiast. Before starting the show, I want to hit the like button and subscribe to my show. Today on the show, we're going to talk about full electric EVs, which is the best full-size luxury full EV in the market right now. So now let's get started. Now all of these vehicles I have personally gone for their websites and configured them for my requirements, and that's how I got those prices actually valued. That's how I got those list prices. Now for some I have not done that. Some vehicles have not released their price tags. So the first one is the Mercedes-Benz EQS53 AMG, or the Mercedes-AMG EQS53 with the dynamic package. Now they claim it will cost around $140,000 or more. So yeah, four-door saloon, all-wheel drive, dual electric motors with 751 horsepower and 0 to 63.4 seconds to 60 and 155 mile/hour top speed. Range-wise, you have 360 miles per range. That's a pretty good range actually. You will see how good that range as you compare its competitors. Then of course, the Porsche Taycan Cross Turismo, four-door estate, dual electric motors with 750 horsepower and 155 mile/hour top speed. 0 to 60, 2.7 seconds. Price tag $188,000. You can have range up to 241 kilo range. That's 141 miles. That's the range you can get. That's very impressive. Then Audi, it's the Audi version of the Taycan. That's the Audi version of the Taycan, which is the Audi e-tron GT RS. That is powered by dual electric motors, 637 horsepower, 155 miles per hour, and 3.1 seconds to 60. 360. Price-wise, the list price is $143,000, but I have personally configured it with certain optional extras. So now my configuration, it cost $164,309. You can get this thing around for $150,000 if you wish. You can actually get this for around $150,000. Range-wise, 237 miles. That's the range you can get. Lucid Air, price tag $169,000. Four-door saloon, all-wheel drive, tons of electric motors with 1,011 horsepower, with 1,100 horsepower. Top speed 168 miles per hour. 0 to 60, 2.5 seconds to 60. Price tag $160,000. And range wise, you can have around 400 miles. That's the range. 400 plus. Tesla, of course, can't forget Tesla here. The Tesla Model S. Well, the Model S Plaid here, as you all know, is not a proper competitor for Mercedes, but I will include this because there are not many competitors here. Four-door saloon, all-wheel drive, quad electric motors, and combined 1,020 horsepower. 0 to 60, 1.99 seconds. In short for me, 2 seconds to 60. And 200 miles per hour. Range, 396 mile/hour range. It's actually very, very impressive, but since the Lucid Air is not proven for me, this is the better one so far. Price tag, list price is $131,109. But after optional extras, I have managed to get this up to $139,690. So it's fairly okay in terms of value here. Then of course, let's get to the comparison test. In terms of outcomes, the Mercedes-Benz EQS in terms of interior in the daily requirement gets 10 out of 10. The Porsche Taycan gets 9 out of 10. Audi e-tron 8.5 out of 10. Lucid Air 5 out of 10. I like the interior of the Lucid Air. Tesla, the interior does not deserve to be in a full-size luxury car. Not 0 out of 10. In terms of technology, Tesla is king. 10 out of 10. Mercedes 9.5 out of 10. Taycan 9 out of 10. So is the Audi. And of course the Lucid Air 8 out of 10 in terms of technology. Practicality, the Porsche is a estate and it's an EV, 10 out of 10. Then of course Mercedes is the bigger in the wheelbase, 9.5 out of 10. The Audi gets 9 out of 10. Lucid Air 8 out of 10. And Tesla 5 out of 10. It's a much older design in my mind, so not much more practical in my mind as well. In terms of range, Tesla is king. As I said, the Lucid Air is not being proven. So I'm not going to give Lucid Air a full 10 out of 10. So I will give Lucid Air 8.5 and Tesla Model S 10 out of 10. Mercedes-Benz, I will give it 9 9 out of 10, no question, in terms of range. And of course, the Taycan, 7 out of 10, and the etron GD, 6.5 out of 10. Then the value for money. For me, value for money is that it has to be a full-size luxury car in every area. And unfortunately, the Mercedes-Benz EQS is a proper full-size luxury car, which means 10 out of 10, no question. Then of course the Porsche Taycan is a estate, it's an EV, it's a Porsche, it's fun to drive, 10 out of 10. Audi, 9 out of 10, same facts. Unlike the difference, no, it's not a estate though, it's a fastback, it's a saloon. The Lucid Air, I will give it 8.5 out of 10. It offers more performance than Tesla, a better interior, and the tech geeks love it. So no question, 8.5 out of 10. Tesla, I will give it 6 out of 10. You get hypercar level of performance in a 4-door saloon. But if you think, if you buy this as a full-size luxury car, the Model S is clearly not that. 6 out of 10. Then on the weekend categories, I am now going towards the weekend categories. In the weekend categories, the Mercedes EQS gets 9 out of 10 in terms of styling. Then the Porsche gets 10 out of 10, no question. Audi, 9.5 out of 10. Tesla, styling is absolute 0. Lucid Air, 3 out of 10. Performance, Tesla is king, no question, 10 out of 10. Lucid Air, also king in performance, 10 out of 10. Very impressive from the two Americans. Mercedes, 9 out of 10. Porsche, 9.5 out of 10. Audi, 8.5 out of 10. Okay, in terms of handling, it depends on performance round the corners. Porsche is the king in handling, no question, 10 out of 10. Audi, 9.5 out of 10. Mercedes, it's AMG, so it's going to drive well despite being a S-Class in electric form, 8 out of 10. And Tesla, it's fast in a straight line like a good muscle car, but it drives badly down the corners. It has no handling whatsoever and poor brakes as well, not. In the Lucid Air, 3 out of 10. Brand prestige, Mercedes-Benz is king in brand prestige, 10 out of 10. Porsche, 9 out of 10. Audi, 8.5 out of 10. Lucid Air, 5 out of 10. It's a startup brand and it's a good start indeed. Tesla, no brand prestige. I'm sorry, it's a brand for few people. That's not how brand prestige is created. I'm sorry. Then of course, it's not for Tesla. Then of course, future classics. It's undeniable the EQS is a classic, 10 out of 10. The Taycan, 9.5 out of 10, no question. Audi, 9 out of 10, and the Tesla is icon. It's perfected the technology of full electric vehicles for utter perfection and gives you splendid performance for good value for money. No question. But don't buy this as a full-size luxury car though. Buy it as a muscle car. Then you see why I do like this Model S. Also, why I hate this Model S as well. Then of course the Lucid Air gets 3 out of 10. It's too new. I don't know whether the brand will even survive. So I will give it 3 out of 10. So overall, this is how it goes. In the daily category, the EQS topped the charts, 48 out of 50. Taycan came next, 45. Audi, 42. Model S, 31. And Lucid Air, 38. Then in terms of the weekend category, the EQS 46, Taycan 48, Audi 45, Tesla 19, and Lucid Air 24. So technically, Mercedes and Porsche and Audi top the charts there. Overall, the winner of the comparison test it's Mercedes-Benz EQS with 94 points. Unquestionable. Porsche Taycan Cross Turismo is the runners-up with 93 points. And of course, the Audi e-tron GT RS is the third best with 87 points. Lucid Air gets 62 points and fourth best. And dead last is the Tesla Model S. The Model S is just not a Mercedes-Benz competitor in luxury, comfort or quality. But it's fast, it's super techy, and it's the first brand to master full electric vehicles. Because of that, I have lots of respect for Tesla. No question about that. So on this notion, I'm going to end this video. Thank you very much for joining me on the show.